If he abandons me, then...
I'll have to bet. I know where he lives.
Yeah,
we know
exactly.
where he lives. You just message me on Facebook. I'll come back down from Canada, get you, and then we'll go to a player's house and we can teach him a proper lesson.
That's right.
Yeah.
Then I'll collect my stuff. He's using my X-Men.
Actually, yeah, some of mine too.
Tokens, tokens.
That's good. I You know what you could do for me, Kalen, before you go? Could you go just take a picture of this guy's list? I just can't see a couple cards. I think he has like an alt art there. I can't tell.
I'll take a picture.
I know it's Death Ray. I just don't know what. Yeah.
The Slippy title is not shown. It's behind this Ray card.
Okay. Cool.
That's a slip title.
Countermeasure. Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Dio Morales, host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we are live from the Seattle System Open. This is round 6. This is an elimination match. Both players are sitting at 4-1. One of these players are going to make it into the cut that is tomorrow, most likely a top 8. Looking at our numbers, we started around 80 players today. Final System Open here, Seattle, northwest side of the United States. Matthew Lee played on our stream last game in round 5 and lost a close game against a Darth Vader and 2 gunboat squads. Did a lot of great flying there. Looking forward to seeing him play again. And Daniel Hope bringing what's been known and called Death Ray. Just a ray capable of just throwing a ton of dice. She wants to get into range 1, have those 4 dice, plus Jan's extra dice, plus Finn extra dice, trying to roll 6 hits every time. And that is something that, what? Okay, so it looks like we got a little bump action there. Started a little too close together. That's something that Poe definitely fears. Even though he has regen, he can only regen 1 a turn. If Ray starts hitting him 4, 5, 6 damage a turn, that's when things can really start to swing here. Heavy hitters are definitely a big weakness of regenerating ships. Ray focusing. That focus is just for defense. She does have expertise. A couple of alt arts out there. keeping Jan close by. Trick shot, it's free. If you get extra, it's good. You know, with Ray, one of the, I don't want to call it dirty combos, but one of the things that always like amaze me is the fact that Ray can just barrel through those debris and not take stress at the end because of the way Kanan works and the timing on all that. So look for Daniel to take advantage of that positioning. Jan's job is she's essentially a 37-point upgrade card, getting that extra dice, plus just providing some TLT cover fire for Daniel. And in the event that Matthew chooses to try to take Jan out first, Chewbacca Crew there slows that down. If you're not familiar with Chewbacca Crew, it says that you know, when you take damage, let me pull it up exactly so I don't say it wrong. I've said it wrong before. There you go. When you are dealt a damage card, you may immediately discard that card. So this is usually a crit, and you recover 1 shield. So you ditch a card, get a shield. So I know that Matthew bumped there. What I would do if I was Matthew, and this is especially if you're a newer player, maybe you haven't thought about it before, is you can use your nubs. There's a little bit of wiggle room in there, and that can help you, kind of straighten out things when things get a little bit wonky. I won't fix the angle, but it'll at least, you can start shimmying over to the right or the left, whichever way you want to go. So here comes Ray. 3 bank. Just looking to be aggressive here. That's Ray's job. That re-roll ability is very good. And what we've seen before with Death Ray squads is looking to kill a ship. You make sure to activate those countermeasures when you feel confident that you can get that range 1 6 dice and you can just pop something and get that countermeasures back with Scavenger Crane. Okay, Poe going up the board. Focus, charge up those advanced optics. Now, Ezra's a great tool against Death Ray. Gets rid of that expertise mod. So Daniel's going to be looking to keep that alive. He's going to want to try to engage Poe, Ezra, and Lorik all in the same turn. He's going to want to use Snapshot to get that first stress on there. That's the only way you can take away expertise during a combat phase, because you want to stress first, as Ezra is at Pilot Skill 5, so he shoots after Ray. Daniel, one of the things with the Death Ray list is you kind of have to keep Ray on a bit of a tether. Yes, Jan can reach her ability all the way to range 3, but that's still a leash that you have to keep on your ship. We'll see. We'll see how Daniel wants to go here. I know I would be tempted to hit the gas here, but you can't. Daniel has the Jan dial on already. Notice that he did barrel roll backwards last turn. That's also could give him some issues. He created some more space between him and Ray. So that's more ground he has to cover. And this is a perfect opportunity to get our pole set up as we're waiting here. There it is. Who do you think has the advantage here? Matthew or Daniel? 1 for Matthew, 2 for Daniel. All right, Lorick turning in. Does have Tactician. Ray doesn't like stress. Ezra turning 2 as making that arc relevant. Four forward. Wow, that's a really aggressive move. I know that Matthew's hoping that that is not range 1 for snapshot. Sorry, I mean Daniel's hoping that it's not range 1. Looks like it's not. Not an arc. Target locking the Sheathapede. And Jan is out of range. No shot there. Again, that barrel roll early kind of getting Daniel, losing Daniel opportunity to shoot here. So he's essentially just undoing the barrel roll he did earlier. So even if he has a shot this turn, he's essentially lost himself a modifier. And here's Pope. Going 3 forward, past the rock. And Poe starting to head towards that flank. Dropping a Ray token. Poe does have range 3. Might have been obstructed. They'll check again here in a moment. Here's Poe. Use Poe's ability. This will be 4 dice. Looks like that is obstructed. Range 3 plus the rock. Safe. And Jan now does have TLT shots on Ezra. Ezra's not stressed yet. So trick shot, yeah, we know. 4 dice. Forgot to roll in the box. All right. There's 3. That's going to hit. First hole. Sorry, first shield. Excuse me. Here goes Ray. This might be range 1 because it's a primary weapon turret. Looks like it is. Looks like it might be. See how many dice he picks up there. Out of arc. 4 dice because it's range 1. No Finn shenanigans, but we do have Jan adding the 5th dice with her ability. Target locks live. Average says he gets at least one more here. Gets both. 5 hits, expertise. This might be a dead Ezra. Ooh. Lorix reinforced only takes 2. Oh, he's gonna pop selflessness. Okay. So Lorix gonna take 2 instead. I like the move. It keeps his biggest tool alive against this expertise ship. I like it. Matthew able to spread that damage around. And Pugs 5. Oh, we still have shots here. This is Ray is going to take a shield, 2 shields there. Here's Loric, range 2. I think she's double stressed now. Yep. So the stress is on. That means expertise is going to be off. Spends the focus. Hit, hit, crit. Gets an evade. Takes 2 more shields. And we're back to dials. You know, honestly, that was a good trade for Matthew. Yeah. You know, getting Ray double stress is a big deal. It's a huge deal. And to answer the question in the chat, Pugs501, I am doing fantastic. I am doing what I love to do. I am streaming X-Wing for you guys. And that's always fun. We do have a little bit of Rey versus Poe action here. A lot of people are suspecting that in Star Wars Episode 9, Rey and Poe might be a thing. I don't know. They don't have a cool, like, couple name like Raylo. What would it be? It would be Prey, or what would that be? Ro. Not as cool. Get on down to Georgia. Actually, I'm planning. It hasn't been officially announced, but next season System Open, there is going to be one in Atlanta, and I will be there. So, yep, that's going to happen. So Pugs501, we can hang out when I'm in Georgia for that System Open next year. Next season. Might not necessarily be next year. And the real fun, Bobby, I will be back in California for the Minot Open. It's a totally different part of California. It's totally huge, but Burbank, California. But that's gonna be a lot of fun too. All right, Ezra not caring about the rock. He's like, you know what? My job is to just shut down this list. Because that, no consequences, no damage here. If he can keep Jan stressed, that means that Rey doesn't get her ability. Dutchco, I will be going to Gen Con. We'll be streaming from there too. That'll be our last first edition event of the season. All right, Jan, 1 bank to the right, loses the stress. Does Matthew call the snapshot? Yes, he does. Two hits. Hot dice from Ezra. That's going to be a shield. And Matthew is starting to pull ahead a little bit here. Oh, Dutchco, you are right. It is Operation Get Some Templates for sure. Those BB-8 templates are super sweet. Those are the first templates I might actually pay for if I don't win them, because I love the way they look. All right, here's Poe, turning 2. Ray has one more turn before she can be unstressed. And we have combat. That's going to be target lock. All right, target lock, use Poe, hit, crit. Might see some Chewbacca action here. We'll see. So hit, and should be a crit next. Should be a hit first. No, no, it didn't. Didn't follow the instructions. There's a crit token out there. I'll go find out what it is here in a minute. Here's Ray, no modifiers into Ezra. Ezra does have his ability live. One hit, no damage.
Attention Netrunner players, you may go ahead and begin round 6.
So these are TLTs. Into Lorik, takes the last shield there. Takes a stress from Tactician. Doesn't take a stress from Tactician. This is Ezra first. 2 hits. Takes another one. Jan down to 2. And 2 hits. Lorik has a focus there. That's going to be 2. He has to use Chewbacca to live. So that card gets discarded. And he gains a shield. All right, I'll be right back to check the crit. It is a council fire on Janors. That matters. She is multi-stressed. Ezra and Lorik keeping the pressure on. Jan's going to have to turn away to avoid... No, he goes fast. So that's going to be another snapshot opportunity here for Matthew. Ooh, hit crit on the snapshot. That's going to be a shield there. The crit gets through. one hard. Couldn't use the sloop title yet because of having a stress. Just drops a focus. And Poe, looks like Poe bumps. Okay. I mean, he has the focus already. He's just trying to make sure he has as many shots as possible into Jan. Console fire, no damage. Here comes Poe, range 3. 3 on 3. Pocus, hit, crit. That's a dead hawk no matter what. Oh, well, sorry, I guess no. He had 3 dice, so could have natted out of it. Not today. Jan Ors is out. So now it's Ray versus the world. Now here's the thing. With Ray's ability to do the re-rolls, being in that front arc, the problem this poses for Daniel is he doesn't really want to be jousting with Ezra. You know, every time you move towards Ezra, you risk triggering a snapshot. So this here shows, you know, the weakness of this Death Ray squad is, of course, he could still just be a turret, right? But normally Rays that like to kind of strafe around and do the whole turret thing want to have engine upgrade, and that is not available here to Matthew. Excuse me, to Daniel. Daniel still has countermeasures. But having that expertise and 2 ships that can stress is going to hurt. Matthew's going to want to make sure to use Lorik to protect that range 2 band. He'll keep Poe in range 1, have Lorik in range 2, and then just scream in with Ezra. Ezra is not scared of anything. He's like, I have my ability right now. If I die, no big deal. You probably get stressed from Lorik anyway. And now Daniel has some tough decisions to make. I mean, honestly, his best bet is to see if he can circle the board and just use this primary turret to do some work. Here's Lorik. I think he's just looking to create some space here. And there's a 3 bank. I don't think he should sloop. I really don't, and he doesn't. Yeah, he's being tempted by that, by the ability. I totally get it. There you go. I think that's the right choice. Now, drop the focus, you have a modifier. You're going to get hit. This target lock probably wouldn't have been a bad idea either. I know he wants to focus for defense, but he's got 2 dice from range 3 plus the rock. But again, defensive focus, not a bad idea either. So Ezra doesn't have any modifiers. He might have been anticipating Poe turning in. It looks like Poe is going around the outside to meet Ray from the other side. So range 2. Hit crit, expertise for hit crit. He does have 3 dice available, 4 dice. Ezra's ability doing the work there. No damage. Didn't throw a single blank on those dice. That makes a huge difference. Here's R3A2 stress. 2 hits. 3 dice. And spends the focus. So that focus ended up working out. We probably see something like a 3 hard at Ezra, just keeping the pressure on. Also threatens the hard turns for Ray. You know, that 4 straight from Lorik last turn, I'm not in love with it, but I understand what he's trying to do. In a couple turns, he'll be able to cover Lorik at range 2 behind a range 1 Ezra, possibly. But by going a little bit slower, you're taking Lorik offensively out of the fight. All right, that's still range 1 from Lorik, so Lorik's ability is active. Hard 2. Daniel's looking for 3 hits here. Yeah, you target lock. With that reinforce from Lorik and Ezra's ability, he's essentially focus evade right now. You need to be doing 3-4 hits in order to actually get past those defensives. Here comes Pope. I'm curious to see if he's boosting in. All right, that's going to be range 3 shot. It is an arc, so the fin dice will trigger as well as Ray's rerolls. All right, pose ability for 3. It's going to reroll those 2 with Ray's ability. And no focus there, so it's going to take all 3. That's going to be 3 cards. Oh, sorry, a shield and 2 cards. Here goes Ray. Target. Range 2 at Ezra. It's out of arc. Needs that target lock. You got hit crit there. Selflessness has been used. There's no reason not to spend that target lock. Gets it. Expertise for hit crit. That crit could sneak through. Looking for a couple blanks. Oh, what's the range on that? Oh, just out. So that's a dead Ezra, huh? Oh, wait, sorry, not dead. He didn't take damage yet. Damage sensor rate, doesn't matter. The lighting in here is terrible. Hit crit, damage sensor rate doesn't matter. Not even going to put it on the overlay for Ezra. I guess it might matter later. We'll put it on. Put it on, Dion. Here comes Ezra. Stress for stress. This is Lorik at range 3. Takes another damage hit. Thrust control fire. Take a stress. This is bad. This means that Ray's going to be stressed. All right. Takes another one. It's 5 cards total. So should be sitting at 3 whole now. So it looks like Matthew Lee is has firmly taken the lead in this game. And with only 3 hole left on Ray, I mean, I don't know how Daniel can really scoop this out. He needed to kill Ezra much earlier in the game to have a chance. The combination of Ezra's snapshot and regular shot with R3A2 and Tactician just piling on that stress on expertise users. I mean, that hurts so much. There's a 3 sloop. Sorry, 3 bank. She's double stressed. She can't flip around right now. Poe might turn in. No, 1 bank. This nice and safe maneuver. Pops countermeasures. And blinks out on her attack. Takes another stress. No damage from Ezra. Lorik downtown through a rock. So that'll be 3 dice for Ray. 1 too many dice. Range 3 through a rock. That's too many dice. Didn't matter anyway. All right. Oh, she had countermeasures. That's why. Okay. So, lies, deceptions, not too many dice, the perfect amount of dice. Fan Kiyoshi's asking, do we know when Curled Paw plans on releasing their new token set? He's trying to get them done for July, like July 1st weekend is what he's trying to do. He's been posting a couple of spoiler pictures here and there. Two bank from Ezra, just staying aggressive. Actions don't matter. Four straight from Lorik, just trying to keep him offensively relevant. More shots you get, the better. Ray gets past. No dice there. Daniel not being able to do any damage here is really tough. One hit. No greens. Takes another damage there on Ray. Down to 2-hole. One crit from Lorik. There are some evades. And after this match, what I'm going to do is I have pictures of the full token set that Curl Paul is making that hasn't been released anywhere else. They look amazing. This was a test cut, but nobody has seen all of them yet. You guys are going to be the first ones to see all of the new designs that Andrew has been working on, the owner of Curl Paul Design. So that's going to be, sorry, Curl Paul Creatives. Super awesome. Lorik and Ezra still just pressing their advantage, making sure to get a shot here. All right, and we're going to get shots here in a moment. All right, 2 blanks and an eyeball. Target lock, Pocus, and that's going to do it for Ray. Congratulations for Matthew Lee. He lost a close one last round, gets in to the cut here. 5-1, Seattle System Open. Thank you to Daniel Hope. I know that was a tough loss, getting that Ray shut down pretty early. I want to thank all of the everybody who's been watching today. I mean, you guys are awesome. I'm going to be showing you some spoilers here in a moment. Let's go ahead and transition. How's it going, everybody? So I want to show you, Curl Paul Creatives is sponsoring us this weekend. So thank you so much to Andrew for doing that. If you haven't seen, everybody's been posting about their templates and a bunch of different colors. People are painting them up. There's actually a bunch of people here who have them painted, and they look awesome. This one guy actually has did a gold Squadron version of them, and they look super cool. I wanted to show off the tokens. Now, they're not going to be in this color. This was just a test set that he made, but there they are. There are the designs there. You can see, I mean, he's got to make sure you use the right hand here. So he's got your shield tokens, your charges, calculate. I really like the detail on the calculate. Your 2.0 crit tokens, the force is there, cloak tokens. He changed the shapes because that's what's required by the game now. You know, they're referencing round and square tokens. And then also the ion tokens. I mean, I think they look awesome. They're amazing. Lots of great detail. They're gonna be popular. So I know I'm already. The jam token is the other one there. I really like the jam too, and we're gonna be working with Andrew also to get some Gold Squadron themed ones too. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. So thank you so much to Curl Paul Creatives. Go ahead, hit them up. Bother Andrew, send him some mention. Be like, hey, I want my tokens. Dion was talking about them. Hit him up. Let him know that I sent you. By the way, that does help, and helps Andrew keep his confidence in continuing supporting us. And you know, I cannot state enough how much it means all of our patrons and Twitch Prime subscribers who take the time to support us. It really makes a big difference. If you want to get awesome swag while supporting the channel, go to patreon.com/Gold Squadron. We have a bunch of new cards coming out. I showed this earlier. We have our, let me get in the middle here. We got our Howl Runners, the newest spoiler we showed. $5 patrons are going to be getting the Howl Runner and Sunterfell, where the back of the card is just the art. It'll have a little, it'll say Gold Squadron Podcast as like a small watermark in the bottom left corner. But essentially, it's a full art card. The backside, of course, will have all the text and things you need to play. But it's just, you know, when you're not using the card, it's just an awesome piece of art. And if we ever get X-Wing 3.0, you just have a really cool piece of art. So yeah, that's going to be awesome. There is, for patrons, there is one secret card that I'm not revealing. It's just going to show up. It's going to be in the pack. That should be lots of fun. I got the sketch today for the concept, and it's going to be awesome. I'm really excited about it. And then just one more reminder, anybody who's become a Twitch Prime subscriber today, thank you so much. And if you don't know how to do that, all you do is you connect your Amazon account to Twitch through your services and memberships, is something like that under Amazon. You click connect to Twitch, and you get access to a Twitch Prime subscription. You can do it every 30 days. It throws free money, literally free money. It's the money tree. You click it every 30 days, and it throws our way, and it has made a big difference. Actually, the only reason we were able to afford to come here to Seattle. We've gone to every system open in the United States, except for the very first one, because they announced it a little bit late. But every other one, we've been there, we've been streaming, and thank you for all of you who've made it possible. All of you who've taken the time and effort to watch, of course. I couldn't do this if people weren't watching as well. So thank you so much. Tomorrow, I'm going to find out what time we'll get started here. Let me see if I could just yell at some people and figure it out. Give me a second. Hey, Josh. What? Can you get him? Can you find out what time we're starting tomorrow, the cut? Yeah. So I have a runner doing that. Blair Bunky, stealer of power. He just comes and plugs things into my computer.
Is your game over?
Yeah, it's all over. I'm being a sellout right now. It's my job. Yeah. So you wanna talk to the people? Say what's up.
What's up, people?
Oh, helps if the volume's on. One more time.
What's up, people?
So this is Blair Bunky of the Scum and Villainy podcast. Yes, round 6 was a quick one. There is still, look at the clock here, there's still 27 minutes left. We're hanging on. We'll find out what time tomorrow. Okay, so we're starting at the same time tomorrow. That is, yeah.
I just want them to know this is Kalen Wong's fault because I talked to him before this game and was like, please no double stress list.
Daniel coming over saying it's Kalen's fault for the jinx there on the double stress list. Good sport, though. Very, very good sport. So how was your day today, Blair?
Strange. Very, very strange.
Yeah, real quick. Sorry, anybody who needs to go, we're starting tomorrow at 10 again. 10 Pacific Standard Time. Or are we in daytime, daylight savings time? 10 o'clock Washington time, Oregon time.
Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah, that thing. I just said Oregon, Washington. Wow, I'm tired. Seattle, Washington. So tell us about your day, man.
I took the 7Z. Same list I've been flying for, I don't know, 4 months, whenever Fresno was. Thought about changing it up, but there was nothing really that was really calling to me. So, let's see. Second game, I played my little man, David, on stream here. And that's a pretty good game. And then round 4, I played Robin, who I think was on the round before on your stream, the 2 gunboats and Vader. And that was a close game. I I never got behind the gunboats, and we just got jammed up, and they just sat in front of me throwing
4 dice.
linked battery HLC shots into me. So lost that one, but won the other 5.
Mm-hmm.
And made day 2.
Well, this is going to be your second Coruscant invite. Get another one of those cool little thingamajigs. You can use them as 2 shield tokens for 1 Z95.
For 1 single Z.
I had a couple people ask during today, like, oh, is Wave 14 legal? It wasn't legal today because for Premier events you have to wait 14 days. Now, Blair, if Wave 14 was legal, I know let's say I was playing here, I probably would have played some type of like X-Wing swarms. I definitely would be playing X-Wings. Is that something you probably would have been looking at?
Oh, yeah. I'm really sick of flying this list, to tell you.
I'm sick of these single arcs with missiles.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at...
You don't have to give away a list or anything like that.
Oh, it's fine. We're done with 1.0 anyway. There's nothing left to...
Burn it all down.
It's 3 rookies with flight assist and servo integrated, and then a tracer bandit and a stress hog.
Yep.
And felt like it was all right. Would have loved to have played Wave 14. Wouldn't have loved playing against Krennic.
Yeah, Krennic's good.
But still, I think the meta is a little stale right now. People were kind of doesn't seem like there's the same enthusiasm for this tournament as there was for Portland. I think.
Well, yeah. I mean, as soon as we got that 2nd edition announcement,
yeah,
the air kind of got let out of the balloon, right? It's like, oh. But here's the thing, right? The excitement here is everybody who gets that Coruscant invite is going to be part of that first ever 2nd edition Premier tournament.
And
so that's what people want.
I think a lot of guys are going to make the cut that don't have one already.
Mm-hmm.
I think Tom Wiggin, who's playing on the other table, he has one, and I know E has one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure everyone else who's still playing does not have one yet. So, and I know a lot of people want to go. So, that's definitely playing for that. Bring out the competitive fires and people.
Yeah, I want to win.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be back at 10 tomorrow. We got to go get some dinner, man.
Yeah.
Something really good. You know what I'm feeling some pizza.
All right.
Like I don't know what's good Seattle pizza, Seattle area pizza.
Why are you looking at me? I don't live around here.
I don't know, man. You're from this state at least. You know better than I do.
I heard Pagliacci's is pretty good. I only had it once, and I was like so drunk I didn't remember how good it was.
I'm so drunk I don't remember if this pizza was great or terrible.
But I've heard good things.
All right, cool. Any recommendations from the stream where we should go get some pizza? Seattle, Washington. Worst comes to worst, we pull out the Yelp, see what's good around here.
Yelp's a bunch of BS, Dion. You can't believe that.
I mean, there's good information on there. People will tell you if it's crap.
Yeah.
I'm actually a Yelper myself, but only for donut shops. I only put in reviews for donut shops. I'm a little bit of a donut snob.
Uh-huh.
And
but if you're reading Yelp, you have to sort through all the BS to find Dion's
correct
brilliant, and it's hard to do that. It's hard to do that. It's hard to find the gems.
I'll just give you the spoilers right now. Top Top, whatever that is here in Seattle area, their donuts overrated.
Oh.
Absolutely overrated. I've had better donuts in the Bufu town of Chillicothe, Ohio. And I come to Seattle. This is supposed to be the creme de la creme. It was crap. It was crap. Terrible. Voodoo Donuts in Portland, also overrated. Those are just stupid donuts. Like, we got a donut, we're going to put Skittles on it, right? Like, it's dumb. Blue Star Donuts are legit. Blue Star Donuts are legit. When I talked about Chillicothe, Ohio, there's a small donut shop. It's called Krispy Kreme with a C.
Oh.
And it actually was a shop before Krispy Kreme with a K was a thing. But those donuts are honestly the best donuts I have ever had.
Really?
This little town that my wife is from, they're amazing. and I could eat them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's how good they are. Like it's ridiculous.
Well,
I gained.
you could for about 5 years, then you die.
Right. All right, man. Well, I think we're gonna sign off here. We got a top 8, or I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a top 8, right? 5 and 1s.
God, it'll be really close. I think this is like pretty comparable to Portland.
Mm-hmm.
We had 9 at Portland, so it
we
could
might
be
have a playoff game.
You could definitely have a playoff game. What happens if only 7 get? Then are there buys?
No, there wouldn't be. Well, yeah, there would be a bye at the top, and
only those 7 would get in, though. You're not like
right. Only those 7 would get in, and then like there would be playoffs to make a top 4.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Hey, shout out to Brent Wong.
Yes.
Did an excellent job. Was a marshal today. Very good job. Flew all the way out here from Texas. He's cleaning up the tables as we speak.
Oh, the other donut shop that was really good when I was in the California System Open, it was called like Happy Donuts, like super generic name, and they had these things called Cronuts. They were croissant donuts.
Oh, I've heard of those. They have those in Vancouver.
They're
really good.
They were so good. I bought like a box and I brought them, and they were gone.
Yeah.
They were gone. You know, since I have Blair here, anybody have questions for Blair? Pick Blair's mind. This is the Blair report. Insert cool graphic that I don't have. I love the delay on the stream because you talk and they don't actually hear you for like about a minute.
A minute?
I think it's pretty delayed because Twitch puts a delay, plus you got all that. All right, there we go. So we got our first one. What's got you excited in 2.0?
Everything.
I just want to be out of this place.
All the medium-based stuff, I'm super, super excited to try all that out. Fire sprays, the G1As. I think, is the U-Wing medium?
Yep. U-Wing's a medium.
Yeah, all that just sounds super exciting. Try that out. But I'm seriously going to fly everything. I really can't wait.
So that question was from Phantom Nerf. For myself, just the fact that I know that people are a little worried about the strength of the Force in 2.0, and I think we'll get the balance right eventually, but the fact that they are incorporating it into the game just adds to that extra level of Star Wars-y feel.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that feels good. So Striak asks, how many neurons do you devote to each Z95? Is that an inside joke? I don't understand this joke.
No, that's not an inside joke. How many neurons does my brain have? Do you know, Dion?
Google it.
Google
I have no idea. Azona is asking Dion where the run's at. Okay. Yes, you probably heard me called out on the Carolina Crate podcast. I missed I didn't run last week, and I haven't run this week. It's been a really rough 2 weeks. Not by choice. Like I traveled. Plus, I've been getting my first floor.
He works his ass off, people. This isn't like Chris Allen who just hits record and BS's for 2 hours. This guy's putting in real, legitimate work.
I promise I'm going to get back on the horse here soon. I forgot what I was saying. I'm so tired. Yeah, shame. I got the shame. Have you listened to their shame segments? So they called my name and they rang a bell, like from Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones,
shame, yeah. It was bad.
The average human brain has about 100 billion neurons. Damn. You smart, Striatic.
Or they're really good at Google.
Or they're really good at Google. He probably had time to Google that in those 5 minutes in those 2 questions.
That's right. And this is just simple here. Big ships or small ships?
For 2.0?
I don't know. That's all it says. Big ships or small ships?
Small ships all the way, man. Gotta be about small ships.
I think now that the small ships are competitive, right? Like they're feeling better. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. As long as they're not regenerating small ships.
Yeah, I don't see those anywhere.
I'm so excited. Okay. I say this with the most amount of love and minimal disrespect. Like, just minimal. Like, there's a lot of people who have used, like, regen as a crutch. Like, I and, like, that's all they've played. They're so used to having just, like, this infinite pool of just getting health back. And when they get the 2.0, they're going to regen. Oh, no, I can't do that anymore. And you go, got him, right? Like,
Got 'em.
it's gonna make a big difference. So I'm excited for that. As for big ship, small ship, I call it. Yeah. So those are our listener questions for the night. We're gonna close this down. I got some stuff to put away, but don't have to tear down too much. And we're gonna go get some food. And remember, in where I'm from, it is midnight right now. So my brain is like starting to shut down. What I was saying is I've been working a lot, not only the podcast and traveling, but I've also been getting my first floor apartment ready to rent, which it's now ready to rent. So if you want to live on the first floor of Dion Morales' apartment building in Chicago, send me a message. We'll get you an application, all right? You can come check out the place if you live in Chicago. And I will throw in, Blair, I am willing to throw in free X-Wing time with Dion Morales as part of your lease.
That's priceless, man.
I'm telling you.
That's absolutely priceless.
So we'll be back tomorrow starting at 10. It's time to go get some food. Have a good night, guys.